All right. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Think About It with me, David Wilson. Is giving. So this is the season of giving, right? It's a season of giving. Yesterday, in fact, so today's Wednesday, December 2nd. Yesterday was something called, I think it's called Giving Tuesday. Giving Tuesday. And here's the question on this episode to think about it. Now, we're all raised with, oh, you should give with the expectation of nothing in return. Give with the expectation of nothing in return, right? That's what we're all told to do. That's great. That sounds fantastic, right? But is that what we do? So here's the question. Is giving if everybody knows? So here's what's in my head. So a couple of examples. You see a commercial. So we grew up going around during Halloween with the UNICEF box and collecting money for UNICEF, collecting money for charity. And I know that there were opportunities there for adults to sponsor kids, right? You sponsor the kids, and they tell you when you sponsor a kid, and then you get this certificate back that you can display on your wall. So you get a certificate back to display on your wall for giving. So you're getting credit for giving. Okay, hold on to that. Next example, walking down the street, and you see a guy, you see a lady sitting on the side of the street, and they look up at you and they say, "Hey, can you spare $1?" So I say, "Hey, sure, I can spare $1." So I reach in my pocket, I pull out $1, and I hand it to him. And I go about my business. They say, "Thank you," go about my business. Is that more giving, less giving than had I been like, "Oh, that's cool. Yeah, here's $1. By the way, can I get a receipt? Because I want to post that. I want to take a picture of it and I want to post it on Insta to let everybody know I gave." So I'm looking for comments. I'm looking for this. The whole purpose of Think About It series I'm doing is to get people to critically think about stuff that we don't normally think about. That we don't normally think about. Why do you need credit? And it's a question. Why do you need credit to give? Do you need credit to give? Some of us are parts of organizations where we get recognized by how much we give. Is that good? Should it not be that we're just giving? Shouldn't I take a basket of vegetables to my neighbor who I know is having a hard time without having to put it on Facebook to say I did it so that people can say, "Oh, you're a giver"? Or should we just do it because of kindness? Should we just do it? I'm going to donate my car to disabled American veterans. You can get a tax write-off. I offer you this. Does it not become then an exchange? Are we really giving? Are we really giving? Because remember, you give without the expectation of anything in return. And maybe that's it. Maybe the expectation is set up front. So when you donate your car to disabled American veterans, you're expecting to get some type of certificate that you can take to your favorite tax person and say, hey, I did this. This now comes off of my line 31 or whatever it is, just the gross income. Maybe that's the answer. But I'm interested to hear what you think. And if you don't want to give me your comments, don't give them to me. Give them to somebody else. Share it with somebody else. Walk around town, take this to the water cooler. And hey, is giving really giving if everybody knows? Try giving and not telling anybody. Last piece of that, and that just came to me. What feeling is it more about the feeling that we get or the feeling that we need, that visceral, soulful feeling that we need when we give? Because it almost justifies, dare I say, justifies our existence. No. What do you mean I'm selfish? What do you mean I'm self-centered? I gave at the office. See, I have a certificate. It's that, and it's that, or it's the feeling, I feel like crap and I don't do much, but I saved a puppy. See, there's Fido right there on the wall. But again, and it's not, please don't write me. Don't write me about the puppy, okay? All I'm saying is it's not about the puppy. It should be all about the puppy. But I challenge that it isn't. It's about the feeling we get when people know that it was supposed to be all about the puppy. Make sense? I know that made sense in my head. So in this season of giving, think about it. Give anonymously. Try it. Not because you want credit, not because you need to be recognized, not because, but try and see if it feels the same, because it may not feel the same. And if it doesn't feel the same, you should challenge and you should question. You better dig deep about why you're giving in the first place at all. Because if you can't get recognized and you can't get a certificate for what you're doing, then it's not giving. It's not giving at all. It's an exchange. It's a barter. And that's it. So chew on that. Happy holidays.